We here, baby.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Kelly Phillips with Reality Connect, and today I'm here with Shampoo. How are you?
I'm great. We're here.
We're in New York City.
Finishing up here at the bitter end. Great show, great artists, a lot of talent. Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure, and this is just the beginning.
And can you introduce yourself and a little bit about what you do and like your title?
My name is Shampoo. I own a company called YNVS Marketing and Promotion. I do independent marketing promotion for a lot of independent artists and the majors like Def Jam, Capitol, Epic, Warner, E1. Pretty much if you want to crack a record in the city and, you know, crack a record across the country, you hire me. That's what I do. I take artists, start them from zero, and boom, they blow up.
And what kinds of artists have you worked with? Do you have any names you can give us?
Oh, man, we'll be here all day. Name a few: Amarion, Neo, Chris Brown, Sierra. On the hip-hop, God bless them, Chinks Drugs, Mano, Raekwon, Memphis Bleak, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Jeezy, Fabulous. And I keep going on and on. Name me your last 10 favorite artists in the last couple years. I've been the guy, you know, pushing them, doing all the guerrilla marketing for them.
Awesome. And do you have a favorite moment with any of these people?
When they're like this, when they're in the beginning and they're just happy to be outside, they're just happy to be on stage, they're just happy to get a picture with everybody. Like, that's the best part of, you know, my position, seeing the artists when they're green and they're just happy, you know, and they, you know, don't even have money to split a slice. And then years later, they millionaires, you know, they driving the fancy cars, big house, you know, and that's my moments in this career, just watching these guys become so rich and famous.
So is that what just keeps you going and keep wanting to pursue this career?
Yeah, because I love it, man. I love seeing artists, you know, develop. You know, artist development is such a key thing, and I just love seeing them come from zero, you know, to just have a dream and just you seeing an artist from nothing and then becoming successful is proof. Like, wow, look, he was collecting cans last year, now look at him.
And how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for 20 years. For 20 years now.
So you're not new to this at all. So what sparked your interest in wanting to start doing this as your career?
Well, I started as an artist myself. We used to be signed to Select Records in the 90s, a group called Main One, the Ghetto Child. I was his dancer. Then dancing got played out. Hammer wasn't popping no more. Nobody was dancing. Everybody was tough. So I became his hype man. Then, you know, I didn't want to, it wasn't really no need for me to do that. Then I became his road manager, and that's how everything started. Just, you know, working his record, talking to these DJs, and all these DJs were nobody. They were all little puppies growing up, and now they major big dogs in the game. And, you know, I helped these guys, you know, grow up, been serving them records. So that's why today when I speak to them and give them records, it's a long relationship. And they know when I'm coming to them with a record is a record.
Can you let us know if you have any like upcoming like events or things that you're going to be doing?
Well, I do showcases once a month. I have a site called thatsplash.com where we feature a lot of artists. I'm on the radio every Wednesday, 10 to 12, pncradio.fm. And, you know, just stick with me, Shampoo_YNVS. I do this for a living.
Awesome. And before we go, can you give a message to the viewers?
If you're an artist, perfect your craft. Take your time. Be patient. Be humble. Don't be a bozo. You know, be a nice person because people hate, you know, bozos. Be a great person. Be you know, respect everybody. Respect everybody's talent and work with everybody because you never know who's going to be the next star. So work with everybody because you never know who's going to be the next one to blow. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Right here, Reality Connect.